everyone, how you doing? Well, another holiday gone, and pretty soon July will be gone. Just a little prediction I have, because life goes pretty fast. Even though it seems like it's going slow, it goes fast. There's a person on Facebook, or many people do, they say like Happy Friday or whatever, and I'm like, it was just Friday, how can it be Friday again? But it is, it just comes so quick. I wanted to share a little feel-good story with you guys. So I was thinking back when my channel started, how did it start? What was my niche? What was my plan? What was my vision? It wasn't what it is today, what it's become, I should say. But, you know, it's a saying, life happens. I used to do a lot of sit-down chit-chats. People used to like those, and they like my cooking and things like that. But, I thought I'd do a little feel-good story. So the one day that Polly and I got to go to the grocery store, actually in the store, not that it's a grand thing to do nowadays, and first of all, prayers for all the people that, got killed in the, 4th of July parade. It's horrible. That's just, there's so much more and more of that happening in our world. It seems like it's like an everyday thing. I know even on, like I say, Polly likes to watch news, and it always starts with da-da-da, breaking news, and it's never good. But anyhow, back to my feel-good story. So we're at the grocery store, which in itself is just, it's not the same anymore, obviously. And I think I shared, what Polly said when he was there, was looking where all the exits were and how we would get out and this and that. And I couldn't even tell you who had a mask on, because I was just trying to get in and out as quick as I could, because people don't wear masks, and I don't feel comfortable with that, because we do wear masks. But anyhow, when we went to the register to check out, I kind of was, doing my thing, my head was kind of down, looking into the cart, putting the things up, and they still have the plexiglass up, so it's not like there's like a barrier between you and the cashier. Why, I don't know. They're not wearing masks, so I'm not sure why they keep that barrier up. Probably just too lazy to take it down. I don't know the point of the barrier. But anyhow, I heard the young guy saying something, so I stopped and I went over to the other side of the barrier, which I'm not very comfortable doing because, he didn't have a mask on, but I kept my distance as far as I could where I could still hear him. It's funny how when you wear a mask, you just sometimes feel like you can't hear. I know that's not true, but actually, no, it's just I usually just want to get in and out. But anyhow, he says, "Do you remember me?" And I look at him, and I feel bad when people say that, "Do you remember me?" Because then I feel like, gosh, you weren't important enough that I remember you. But, I says, "Oh, no, I'm sorry." I said, "We don't usually come to the store. We do Insta rip-off because, it's just easier for us." He didn't need to know my whole background about my bad car, his horrible father, and etc., etc. I just said, my son is disabled, and it's just safer to do that. But we had a chance to, I don't know what I said. We were picking up prescriptions or going to the lab, so I thought I'd run in. Anyhow, then he reminded me of who he was. And this was maybe 4 years ago, I don't remember, and I think I said the story on here, maybe not. But we were in the grocery store, and I almost think, no, it couldn't have been, I don't know. Well, we were in the grocery store, I was going to say I thought we came from emergency, but we could have. I remember when all this thing started with my dentist, I had to go to the emergency room, and Polly was with me. We were there forever, so it might have been. So that's not here or there, but anyhow, we were in the grocery store, and yeah, I think it must have been there because I didn't have my regular, like my purse with my emergency credit cards. I have a couple only, and my regular amount of money, so I'm pretty sure that's where I was. But again, that's not here or there. But so let's just say I just had, I never have a lot of money, but I just had just a little bit. And where we were, I thought, and this was yes, it was pre happening, the world going to, where. So it was when life was still somewhat normal. What is normal anyhow, right? But anyhow, so it was before this all happened. So we were coming from somewhere where I didn't have my regular stuff. And I thought, well, since we're here, we'll run in and probably get milk. Seems to be milk is what we always run out of. So I was getting, milk, and I remember I had to put a few things away, probably milk, bread, eggs, the things you usually get. So I think I put a few of my milks back. And Paulie never asked for anything in the store. And he had saw a Matchbox car, which, by the way, they don't have those in the grocery store anymore. Guess they don't make them. Who knows? But anyhow, he had asked, and he loves Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars, even to this day. I do too. But anyhow, and he asked, and it really hurt me that I couldn't get it for him, because I really had nothing else I could put back from what the few little things we were buying. And it was only because, like I said, I think we had just come from the emergency room, so I didn't have my regular purse. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't have the money. And the cashier had overheard me, and he said something to the effect of, do you really want that car? And he kind of looked down and said, yeah. And he said, here, give it to me. And he paid for it. And I said, oh, no, you don't have to do that. And I think he said, I don't remember, but I think he said when he was little once he wanted something, and his dad didn't or couldn't buy it for him. So he wanted to buy it for him, and I said, wow, that was really nice of you, and I gave him a hug. I want to say he was like 16 years old, the cashier at the time. I said, thank you, that was so kind of you. I said, I would usually have, enough money to buy. It was 99 cents. I said, and my son never asked for things, so it really made me feel bad. He says, don't worry about it. And so then he reminded me, and right away I knew who he was, but he looked much different. In fact, he says, my gosh, your son has grown, because Paulie was, very short, and he's shot right up, and, he looks different. He's grown. Apparently I look the same, he said. Thank you to him. He was raised right? But now he's in college, and, I asked what he's taken and all. And I thought that was really nice of him to bring it up. I said, thank you so much. You don't know how you've made my day. You've really made it so much better. I said, I don't like to come to the store, because of what's all happening, and just that. Pretty much that all I said. And he says, no problem. And it was really nice that he took the time. He didn't have to do that. And I thought it was really nice, because nowadays, like I had mentioned before, I notice a lot of people are angry and mad and take it out on the world. And I hear a lot of other YouTubers talking about that, and just people talking about it in general. People are just mad. They're probably fed up with what's going on, and, the prices and all. But, like I always say, we're all going through this same thing under this big blue sky. And what's the point of taking it out on each other? Rather reach out like that cashier did. He made my day. He really did. And that's how I try to live my life, is trying to make people's day. Well, can't do much of that anymore, but before, prior to this 2019 and before, I would always not like purposely go out, oh, I'm going to make someone's day today. It's just, I like doing that. If it's just hi, a smile, a little chat or whatever, it's seems to be so much easier for people to get mad, but people don't think, they could get mad at someone who, I don't know, maybe this person who's complaining about the money at the gas pump that I told the story about, who was yelling. He probably has a bunch of money, and he's just pissed off. Seems to be, I don't know. Seems to be the people with the most money are the ones who get pissed more. I don't know if that's true, but, But they should think maybe other people are going through other things. Like I said, I have several close friends who are battling cancer, stage 4 cancer. And if you can please continue to pray for my friend. He's the one who has a stage 4 pancreatic cancer, which really touches home because my aunt in Canada and my cousin, who was like a brother to me, both died from it. And they did a road trip, and, you know, we got to see it, which was kind of like feeling like we went on vacation. But just from the road trip, he just looked so much more weaker and thinner, and even his voice, he was talking about it, and you could see his voice. You could see, I could see his voice. I could hear his voice was getting, oh, like mine as I talk. My voice always goes. I don't know why. But his was getting weaker, and he just, what a difference just a week makes. And it's really sad. But, you know, just something like that, what that cashier did, really, truly made my day. Now, I don't know if he really understood, because he is, what, 19, 20, I don't know. And I'm not sure if at that age, you know, he's a great kid, don't get me wrong, but you know how kids are. They're like, everything's great, they're going to last forever, you know, nothing's going to touch them. I've raised enough of my own kids, you know, gone through teenagehood. Paulie's not like that. He's more realist. He's like me. I grew up way too fast. I had to now. Paulie, I guess, I was going to say he doesn't have to, but I guess in a way he does, because he doesn't really have a father figure. So he kind of, you know, he sees the reality in life, not the rose-colored glasses that teenagers do. And I feel sad for that, because he should experience that world of that period of time where you don't have to face reality, but it is what it is. So to that cashier, I say thank you for brightening up our day. So I just want to share it with you, because I know a lot of my stories are just kind of gloom and doom, but it's my life, you know, and I don't have a videographer, I don't have an editor, I just have Polly and I. So we don't go on trips, we don't have trips to show you, we don't even have anything to show you at the beginning, like wherever we went, we would take you along with us, but we don't go anywhere. So if we go, if we have a cool day, I mean, it's very hard to go out. I even couldn't do my garden yesterday. I couldn't water it, and it was just too hot. It just wasn't worth it, and I hope it's okay. I mean, I water them twice a day. I still have the 5 in front that nobody's going to come by and plant them, so either I get up real early and try to plant them, or I don't know what's going to happen. I feel bad because there's zucchini, and Polly and I really enjoy zucchini. But, you know, if I get so tired out and the rest of the day's ruined, I don't know what to do. But anyhow, I always veer off to something else. So again, thank you to that cashier. I hope you have these little bits of happiness where, I think it was Margaret said that somewhere she was, maybe it was drive-thru or somewhere, that someone had paid for her orders. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but, you know, little things like that. Or even if you can do little things like that, or just, you know, come up to someone, or if you know someone, to remind them, you know. It just really made my day. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Share our channel so we can grow our channel. At the beginning, like I said, I never knew about growing channels or monetizing, but now that I do, and now that my life has been totally flipped upside down, monetizing would be a great thing. So if you share our channel and smash that like button, it helps the algorithm, which means it puts our videos out there for people to see, so they don't have to, you know, look for something. If I don't, they're called the hashtags. You got to put a lot of hashtags, then people may, you know, maybe something they're looking for. But this way, YouTube will put my video out there for more people to see. So just hitting that like button, it's free. Just hit the like button. It really helps our channel. Be kind to people. Be kind to yourself. Do something nice for yourself. And most importantly, stay safe. And thanks so much when you stop by and watch my videos. And especially when you comment, because, you know, sometimes I just feel so alone. I mean, I have Polly, but that's all we have is each other. So I really like when you comment. Plus I worry, you know me. I worry if I don't hear from you. So, you know who you are who I haven't heard from. Say hi so I know you're doing okay. So for now, thanks for stopping by.